Good afternoon, Matt. My name is Austin. I'm your salesman that spoke to you the other day. And this is the 2019 E450 that you sent an inquiry on. As you can see, this vehicle is the beautiful Designo Selenite Gray Magno color. This vehicle has the AMG Night package, with the black accents on the front grille and front splitter. This vehicle has the Mercedes-Benz intelligent lighting system as part of the exterior lighting package. That includes front LEDs that will adapt to the road in front of you. Underneath the hood, this vehicle has a 3-liter V6 biturbo engine. It creates 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. That accelerates this vehicle 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds. Moving around to the side, we'll take a look at the black accented 5-spoke 18-inch AMG rims. The black accents on the wheels, on the side mirror, as well as the trim. It's all part of the AMG Night package. Moving to the side mirror again, each side mirror is auto dimming, folding, and if you look in the bottom corner, there's a little triangle. That's going to light up red when a vehicle's in your blind spot. This vehicle also has the keyless go package, which allows you to lock and unlock the door by placing your hand on the outside and inside of the door handle. And you can do that to all 4 door handles on the vehicle. Moving around to the rear end, you can see the dual exhaust with black accents down below, also part of the AMG Night package. Opening up the hatch here, take a look inside at the space you have in the interior for the cargo area. You can fold down the second row seats by flipping this switch here and this switch here. This vehicle also has a third row seat, which you access by pulling back this cover, folding this section up, as well as this section here, which creates your third row seat. To close the hatch, simply press this button right here, and it will do so automatically for you. And the last thing to look at, the back end here, we do have a little camera underneath this lip. That's your backup camera. That's going to flip down when you put the vehicle in reverse and flip up when you put the vehicle in drive to keep it clean. Moving around to the passenger side, I'll open up the rear door to give you a look at the beautiful nut brown leather interior. As you can see underneath the creases of the trim, you do have the ambient lighting that shows up in the back seat. I'll display it in the front seat in just a second here. Now looking at the center seat in the back, you can fold this down and pop out 2 rear seat cup holders, as well as a little storage area in here. Looking forward, you can pop this open to give you access to a 115 volt outlet and a 12 volt outlet. Looking up, you can see this vehicle also has the panoramic sunroof. And another little convenience feature, same as the switches in the back, you can pull this switch right here to automatically fold down the second row seat. Now moving into the front seat of the vehicle, I'll take a quick look around at all the features we have inside here. First, starting with the center console here. Now, before opening it up, I will mention that this vehicle has the warmth and comfort package, which includes heated panels here on the center console, as well as this panel here for your armrest. So when you're placing your arm down driving on a cold day, it is going to add extra heat here. That also comes with a heated steering wheel. So just about every surface that you touch on the inside of the front seats is heated. Now opening up that center console, I'll show you a few features inside. You do have 2 USB ports in there, as well as a little secret compartment here where you can put credit cards or dollar bills. And close that up. To move forward at the center control panel, as you can see looking here, you do have a touchpad to control the infotainment system. as well as a back button and a home button. You can also use this dial here to control the infotainment system. Now looking at the buttons to the left and right here, this button is going to drop the headrest in the back seat to give you more visibility. This, of course, is your volume switch here. On the left side, we have the automatic start-stop button. That's going to stop the vehicle and turn off the engine when you come to a complete stop at a stoplight or stop sign. This button here controls the 4MATIC suspension. Pressing that button there will raise and lower the vehicle. So if you're driving on bumpier roads, it's better able to handle the rougher areas, also giving you more ground clearance. Moving forward, we have the dynamic select switch. That's going to allow you to change between any of the 5 drive modes this vehicle has. Changing into Sport and Sport Plus will also change the 4MATIC suspension that I mentioned before. Putting it into those modes will lower the suspension and stiffen the suspension to give you a sportier ride. Moving forward, we'll open up this little compartment here to show you your 2 cup holders. Now deep inside here, we also have a little pad where you can place your phone. That is a wireless charger. So if your smartphone is wireless charging capable, you can place it right on that pad and it will charge your phone for you. You also have a little USB port here. When connected to your phone, that gives you access to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And if you look right below that USB port, you also have a little compartment that perfectly fits your key to the vehicle. Now moving up, you can see we have our quick menu buttons here. Quickly pressing any of these buttons will bring you to any of the following menu screens, this being vehicle settings. Moving up from there, we have our climate control. There are 2 zones in this vehicle, one for the front passenger and one for the front driver. Looking up, we'll take a quick look at the infotainment system. It is very simple, just a few menu screens here. Click down on any of them to go into that screen. This vehicle does come with 6 months free of satellite radio. It is Bluetooth connective to your phone, and you can also, as you can see, make phone calls straight from your Bluetooth connected smartphone. Another very exciting feature of this vehicle is the multi-contour front seats. As you can see, they do have the massage function with several different massages and levels of intensity. You can even add the hot relaxing back or hot relaxing shoulder massage that incorporates the heated seat with the massage, giving it more of a relaxing function. With the multi-contour front seats, you also have side bolsters that are adjustable, as well as the dynamic seat option, which adjusts your side bolsters as you're driving to create the most comfortable seat position. As you can see here with this button, this vehicle is keyless start. Moving to the steering wheel. Looking behind the steering wheel, you can see you have 2 paddles behind the steering wheel that you can pull to manually change gear at any time during your drive. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have a touchpad here. That touchpad is also going to allow you to control the infotainment system. Also on the left side, you have your volume. You have a switch here to answer and hang up phone calls, and you have another switch here which you can use to access your favorites menu or activate the voice command feature. On the left side, you have another touchpad. This touchpad controls the center gauge cluster screen directly in front of you. Now, as you can see on this center gauge cluster screen, you can change different menus on either side of the gauge to give you different information about your drive, whether that be trip information, your consumption data, what day it is, even your navigation information can be displayed right from that screen. What you can also do is change the layout of the gauge cluster screen entirely using this design setting here. As you can see, it's currently in progressive, but you can also select classic as well as sport, which just changes the color and the overall layout of the gauge cluster screen. Now this vehicle also has a heads-up display that projects just above the steering wheel in front of the driver. You can adjust its position up or down, its brightness, and there's a whole bunch of different content that you can have displayed on that heads-up display, such as your navigation information and your speed. Now looking at the door panel, first I'll point out the brown ash wood trim. It's very glossy and beautiful, streaming all the way across the dash and even into the center console here. I'll also take this opportunity to mention the ambient lighting, which will show up in all the creases of the trim here, sweeping all the way around the vehicle. Now looking here, we have a few switches that you can use to adjust the seat position. You also have right here a feature that extends the end of your seat bottom out to give you more knee support. You also have 3 buttons here for 3 memory settings for your seat position. Looking here just above those switches, you also have a few buttons, one for your heated seat, one for your cooled seat, and if you press this button here, that actually gives you access to control the passenger side front seat. So hitting that button will give you access to controlling all of the settings on their seat, as well as their heated seat and cooled seat function. Looking forward, you also have the Burmester sound system, the premium sound system for this vehicle. That sound system has surround sound, which improves dramatically the quality of the sound. Thank you so much again for watching, Matt, and for considering the E450 wagon. If you have any other questions before you come in, you can contact me at 603-669-6788. My extension is 220-211. You can also reach me at my email, which is alunt@driveprime.com.